So Logan Paul, as we know, is the YouTube star.
Yep.
Go ahead. So it's your story from this morning.
Yes, exactly. Logan Paul, YouTube star, has gotten into trouble for many things. Number one being, a couple months ago, he went to Japan to a park called Suicide Park, where a lot of people are known for hanging themselves, and he took video footage there finding bodies.
Yeah.
Not cool, very insensitive. He said in 2018 he was going to do better. This is Logan Paul behind us. He makes lots of goofy videos to get viral attention. Well, this time, when he was supposed to do better, he did it again. Cardi B, after the Grammys, put up a post of herself on the red carpet, as most celebrities do. But this time, in the caption, she said, "They trying to crucify me like they did Christ." And people aren't happy with her comment, number one. But then Logan Paul had to go and comment on it and say, "Lols, you telling me," referencing the fact that he feels like he has been crucified by the media and in the media like Christ as well. And coming off of the Japan scandal, this just wasn't what Logan should have been doing.
He needs to keep himself out. Let's first back up, and if you don't, who knows who Cardi B is, right, is the first question, because there's a lot of people like Rob this morning to go.
Correct.
Right, and I'm not trying to be, offensive about that. Like, oh, who is this person? I just didn't know who she was until basically this morning. But now I recognize her songs on the radio and that. So you brought out some really interesting facts about her. It blew my mind.
I didn't even know these before today. When Rob said, "I don't know Cardi B," I said, "Okay, let me do some Googling."
Yeah.
And turns out she's in the record books along the sides of the Beatles.
Yeah.
And Ashanti, not that we're claiming she's a big name, but anywho.
Oh, Ashanti's a big deal.
Okay. Well, Cardi B, her first 3 hits landed herself in the top 10 of the Billboard Top 100 simultaneously.
Wow.
First 3 hits, never had one bad one. She's amazing. Anywho, she's one of the top female rappers right now. She's known for saying a lot of crazy stuff. Logan Paul was the good boy until he turned bad, and now he's on a bit of a
And
rabbit
if you don't know
hole.
who that guy is, this guy's got like 22 million followers, subscribers on YouTube.
Yep.
I mean, every video that he puts out has millions of views. He has a massive following. And if you don't know, YouTube is the #1 social platform between people 18 to, I think, 25 or something like that.
Right.
So he's well known. Even if you haven't heard of him, this guy is well known. He has a huge following.
So these stories bring up the bigger conversation. We could sit here and break down who Cardi B and who Logan are all day long, but bigger question is like the state of celebrity, and that's the conversation we were having, because at what point, these celebrities, they know what territory they're walking into when they sign up to be an artist or a YouTube star, right? You know that you're going to be, your life is under a microscope.
Absolutely.
You're going to be watched. Every little thing that comes out of your mouth in interviews, everything that you write in captions is going to be broken down. Every picture you take, people are going to assume things. And it's part of it comes with fame. You have millions of followers, you're making some bucks. So the question is, at what point, though, in 2018, where everyone has an opinion and everyone's willing to come at you with their opinion,
all day,
at what point do you say, I'm going to cross this boundary, I'm going to think, not even twice anymore, you got to think 10 times, and see it from all different cultural perspectives, and see it from all different age group perspectives, to say, how is this going to be perceived? At what point does a celebrity say, okay, I'm going to cross that line and risk it all, because this is what's on my mind and I'm a human being and I want to say it? And I feel like Cardi B, this is sort of unfair, all of the scrutiny that's coming at her, because up until this point, Cardi B, in the last, 10 weeks or so, can say anything she wants, can say inappropriate things, typically, like she was on the red carpet and people are waiting for that thing. She's like a Snooki. Where, like, anything that she says, people think is funny. Even if it's very inappropriate, people are laughing and like, oh, only Cardi B would be able to get away with that. Juliana Rancic was on the red carpet at the Grammys, and they're like, how are you feeling today? Very simple question. And Cardi B could have just been like, oh, this is my first Grammys, my first nomination, like, I'm excited. She was like, I feel good. Like, I'm getting butterflies in my stomach and my vagina. And everyone was like, and E blasted it out. Right. But if someone else were to say that, and use the woman's body part and say that they feel butterflies, it would have been broken down. But because it's Cardi B, it was okay. So she's been framed as this sort of like imperfectly perfect child, or perfectly imperfect child
at any time of day.
So now all of a sudden, because she says that they're crucifying me like Christ, has she crossed that line clearly for some people? Others will say, but it's Cardi B.
But see, Twitter is going in.
Which I'm kind of surprised about that.
And we have a tweet showing one person that says, they would throw her in the garbage right alongside Logan Paul because they belong there together, comparing themselves to Jesus Christ. Who does that? It's crazy.
If you're religious, even if you're not using his name in vain, it is a sin, or it's just sort of like, just don't go there. Why bring up religion? Why bring up politics? People would have said that in the past. Now it's like it's all on the playing field. So people are going to go there. But if you're going to go there, you have to expect people to react. I don't know if she was ready for the reaction, honestly, because she's gotten away with so much.
Right. Well, you could tell she's not when she makes the comment, "They're crucifying me." She's clearly affected by how people speak about her.
That's a lyric, like what? This is art. Anyone can spin it. What do you think?
But what's the one common thread between the two? If you could pick one. If I were to pick one, I would say they're young. They're young and very successful with a very magnified mouthpiece.
Yeah,
that's true.
And as we talked about over the last couple of days, we all have said or done things that weren't smart or were insensitive or offensive, but it was never magnified to this level.
Right.
So as you're young, and you just do you don't know everything when you're young. How old is Logan Paul? 20, 21?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I just think people are
really
upset
young.
with him because he made that mistake with the Suicide Park video in Japan.
Yeah.
He apologized for that mistake, and that apology video didn't go over well, and then you make another one.
Like, let me slide in with Cardi B because she can say anything, so let me slide in and be like, I know, isn't the media cruel?
And Cardi B stood up for him.
Oh, she did?
She did. What did she say? I forgot about that for a second. She tweeted out, and I don't have this one to show you, but she tweeted out after his Suicide Park incident saying, guys, he's hysterical. He didn't mean it that way. She really had his back. And then for this to happen, you're like...
So maybe they are really good friends, and he was saying LOLs. The other thing is, does he talk like that normally? Or is he trying to, get on her level and kind of... I just thought it was weird the way he,
do you mean the lols thing?
What else?
He spelled it LAWLS. And I thought that it was a typo, meaning loud, LAW.
He's like, LOL,
it means the phonetic spelling of LOL.
I don't know.
So they may not.
It's more letters.
They may not like the fact that they're celebrities, so now they're scrutinized to this level. But it's the price that you pay.
Right.
I mean, look, they want people to buy their music. They want people to watch their videos.
Follow them. Yeah.
Exactly. So people are going to have a reaction to what they say, and sometimes you step over the line, you offend a lot of people. You don't get mad at the people that you offended, because they're just reacting as they would. For example, if you're religious and someone says something about Jesus Christ, and you say, I don't really like that, don't be mad at them. Understand where they're coming from. They have something to say. That's a moment to learn something.
And it's
for them to be like, I'm going to say whatever I want, and you can't ever criticize me. That's this. I mean, we don't have time for that.
Well, now people are upset. Lynn Godward is saying, why are we giving this man another 15 minutes of fame? We have to talk about what he's doing and the fact that...
Well, he's in the headlines this morning. So
he's always.
If you see his name pop up, this is why now.
I would say, who cares who this is? Anytime you have an insincere apology, or what it looks like, then that's just offensive on so many different levels.
You would think that he'd just be walking on eggshells right now if he cares. If he cares about wanting his base to come back. Because I hear a lot of people have since, a lot of parents, because he is a young YouTube star, and a lot of young people follow him, have said, we don't trust that his content is going to be safe for our kids to watch.
Right.
So we have banned them from watching his stuff, until he learns his lesson, until we feel that his apology is a bit more sincere. And by doing this, I guess.
Let's go back to this idea of stepping over your boundaries as a celebrity.
And what are boundaries anymore, right?